Let's listen to a little bit of Chopin's Etude number 2. You can see it as a chromatic fingering etude. In Bach's time, the fingering for scales was different than it is today. Bach actually used crossovers, where the fingers actually cross over each other. This is okay on a harpsichord because all notes on a harpsichord have the sound pretty much the same and won't affect the evenness of playing. But since Bach's time, the piano came onto the music scene. The piano was created to be an instrument of sensitivity, being able to play both softly and loudly. Thus the name pianoforte, soft, loud. It was created to replace the harpsichord, which only had one level of sound. Because of the sensitivity of the piano, it is easy to create a rhythmic imbalance while playing this crossover sequence. So the fingering changed. And by Chopin's time, pianists were using a natural hand position. Chopin was very instrumental in finalizing the natural hand position which pianists use today. Let's compare a natural hand position to a crossover position. That is the natural hand position. And that is the crossover position. Notice I have to change the wrist position completely to be able to play the crossovers. Normally the wrist is straight, now it is shifted. If this is all Chopin wanted to do, he could have easily written an etude of something that sounds like this. So what makes Chopin's chromatic etude different than all others? Watch what happens when we take away the chromatic scale from other etudes. A piece such as The Flight of the Bumblebee sounds like this. Now, let's take away the chromatic. Pretty boring. Now, Chopin sounds like this when we take away the chromatic. A musical piece in itself. No other chromatic etude has these rich inner voices being played at the same time. The left hand and right hand's two first fingers play the melody. The rest of the right hand simply plays a chromatic scale. I like to bring a story to this etude. It's like a Chinese tea ceremony with the family joined together in a very formal way. Then one of the children is pitching a fit. Tea party. Pitching a fit. This etude ends in a major key, whereas it started out in a minor key. Chopin gets this technique from Bach. In the Well-Tempered Clavier, Bach will frequently start out in a minor key and end the piece in a major key. Why does he do this? To add hope to the picture, or maybe surprise to the listener. It is ironic that Chopin, who created the modern natural hand position for playing piano, used an older method used primarily for playing the harpsichord when he composed this Etude number 2. The fingering was so unknown that he supplied the fingering in the music so the pianist would know how to play it. Chopin was willing to sacrifice the natural hand position in the name of art. What a creative work of music we get by being able to do this. The wrist becomes much more flexible in the process.